can't remember the last time a car, or indeed any sort of thing, gave me a fizz like the Ferrari LaFerrari. This has 950 horsepower, 950. More than either of the other two, and it's lighter, it weighs 1,250 kilograms, which is less than most hatchbacks. Actually, there is a bit more to the Ferrari LaFerrari, because what it has is, in effect, a Formula One KERS system. It constantly recovers energy that would otherwise be lost using its electric motor and its battery. So as I brake there, the car is actually saying, that energy, I'll have that. Straight. This is what 950 horsepower feels like. Jesus! This, I believe, will absolutely mince the other two. Oh, man!
This is what they came up with. It costs £1.8 million, and it's called the Vulcan. Spectacular, isn't it? But not very practical.
Ow! Ah! Oh, no. How are you? No. Ah! No, I'm totally stuck. Oh, yeah. You will be able to edit this out, won't you? I don't want people thinking I'm fat. Right, I'm going to pop it into gear now. You may hear this a little bit. Good, first. Foot on clutch. And now it's time to fire up the 7-litre V12. It's quite normal.
When I got going, things didn't get much better.
Even at slow speeds, it is quite loud in here, which is why I'm wearing this silly face microphone so you can hear what I'm on about.
The noisiest part of this car, however, is not the engine.
That's the brakes. They are quite squeaky.
Soon, Giovanni arrived at the boat with my car. And after he'd loaded the boot with half of what I'd need for the day, I climbed aboard and set off.
Right, what all these people are looking at is Bugatti's answer to the Augusta 109 and Gulfstream G6. It's called the Chiron, and there's no other way of saying this. It's the fastest car in the world. Obviously, it isn't the fastest car in the world right now because I'm sort of going round the port in Saint-Tropez. But this, in fact, is the Bugatti's party piece. But think about it. This is a 1,479 horsepower, 261-mile-an-hour rocket ship. It is engineering taken to the max and then some. And yet, I'm doing 20 miles an hour and it feels like a Golf.
And liftoff. Clears the tower. Go and throttle up.
This is the car in question. And let's begin by giving you some of the headlines. There's no hybrid drive like there was in the P1. But even so, the 4-litre twin-turbocharged V8 produces 789 horsepower. And that means it's still pretty fast.
Okay, right. Left foot on brake. Push launch. Full throttle. Boost building. Boost ready. We're gone. North to 60. 2.7 seconds. That's 120. 150. 100. Jesus H. Christ. We'll actually do 186 in 18 seconds and flat out is 208. That's really alarming. I'm going to be sick now. Whoa.
Hammond finally finished unwrapping his pickup truck. Unfortunately, though, it wouldn't start.
Now.
So, after getting brained by the waves for a while, he waded ashore again and came up with a harebrained scheme where the Fiat would be an anchor and the Jeep a tug.
Right, parking brake is off and I am in neutral.
Right, you're ready? Good, I am as well. I'm taking up the slack.
Here we go.
That's looking good. No, no. Clarkson, you're pulling me into the sea. Clarkson! Stop! Stop!
Well, why are you there?
You've pulled me in the sea, you muppet!
Thanks to Hammond's stupid idea, the cameras in my car were completely ruined. So we ordered a taxi, sent him into town to get a proper tow truck, and when he returned, he asked Jeremy, of all people, to operate its winch.
Are you moving?
Yes! Yes, I am! You see, you mock people who like winching and stuff, but don't tell me you're not enjoying this. It is incredible how much power you can get out of a little tiny electric winch. Then you think...
Is he having some sort of winch fantasy?
I'll turn him off. I'm just sitting here, making sure that LED doesn't go red, in which case the winch is overheating, which he seems to think is incredibly exciting.
Jeremy, you need to stop. You're going to pull me into the shelter.
The only thing is, though we have done well, actually, is these three cars we've got, because they're all designed to go off-road, and yet they couldn't be more different.
Jeremy, you're pulling me through the building.
That is true. It's a good trio of cars.
No!
You've got mine, which is bought by people who like cruising the streets of San Francisco and Key West and Brighton and Sydney. And then yours, which is bought by people
Jeremy!
who want to feel better about themselves.
Yeah. So if you have your second home whilst people in the world are homeless and starving, it's okay as long as you have a small Fiat.
Oh, shit. Hammond, you moron!
Well, I couldn't do anything. I got no steering. I was
Why
talking...
didn't you tell us?
I was yelling on the radio. You pulled me
This
from a
family has
building.
loved this car since 1991, and you turn up from
bloody Wales or North America or wherever it is you've been, and you've already ruined it.
Listen, it's been a bit of a cluster thing. We need to work it all out. We need communications properly organised.
What is
You
that?
need
That?
It's my ladder.
You bought something you can't get into or out of without a ladder.
It's very high up.
Hammond, that's the worst thing I've ever seen.
It's brilliant. Look at it. That was like the best Christmas I've ever had, unwrapping it out at sea. I was like, ooh, can't wait. And then I saw a little bit of a flame.
And what is that? Skull-faced fox abomination. Look at it.
That is inspiration. It's already got nature pictures on it. It's brilliant. Doesn't that cheer you up a bit?
No, it doesn't cheer me up.
Yes, it does. It does. It makes you feel happy.
And since our lives depended on not crashing, Jeremy and I secretly agreed that Hammond should never be allowed to drive it.
Right, this is it.
Here we go.
Yeah! Oh my God, it works!
Good, okay, right.
Oh, James, important thing. In Mongolia, when you start on a journey, you have to turn right.
Is that true?
Yes, that is true.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it is genuinely
What,
a
every
thing.
time?
Every
Wherever
time. If
you
you
go?
begin a journey, you go right.
Right, here we go.
This is it. Right, James, right. Right.
Oh, that's a
Right.
or something.
James, you can't, you're going left.
Hang on, the wheels are too... Hey?
Just turn it, okay, go left, and now set off.
The steering's back to front, Hammond. How have we done that?
What do you mean it's back to front?
Well, I'm turning left.
Well, you're not, you're just going straight. Just go, so turn it the other way then. Turn
Right,
the
if
other
I turn it
way.
the other way, that's
Right.
straight, and now I'm turning right and it's going left. So I need to keep...
And what have you two been doing for the last 2 days?
We've put the hydraulic pipes on the wrong way round for the
yes.
steering.
Having fixed this minor issue, we set off again.
Aha! It works! And we're going along!
Our car is great.
Eventually, after 20 feet of waiting, we got the answer.
The car now arriving at platforms 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. May,
Yes, sir.
we guessed you'd have a Cadillac.
Not just a Cadillac, this is a Cadillac Coupe Deville.
Is it?
The Cadillac of Cadillacs. Honestly, driving this, I feel like Elvis Presley.
What, dead on a lavatory? Oh my God, how much burgundy can you get in one car? It's like an American motel room.
They must have scraped out all the burgundy mines in the world. What colour should we make the seats?
Burgundy.
What about the dash, though?
Burgundy.
Oh, good idea.
But the switch, the button on the end of the cruise control stalk
Burgundy.
is burgundy. Yes. I was hoping you wouldn't notice that.
Has it fallen off?
Well, I'm going to have to admit to being a bit of a clot. I was driving here and I noticed in my mirror this piece of debris flying away down the road. And I actually thought to myself, do you know what? That's remarkable. That piece of debris is the same burgundy as my car, but without actually thinking, I wonder if it came from it.
I have no clue what that is.
How far away is it?
It's a good question. What is it? Genuinely, I don't know what that
No
is.
idea. Have you just come from the circus?
What is it, James? I mean, I see it says Crosley on it, but...
So I'm sorry about this, but it's a very precious car, and it started running. I've just got to put the roof up, but it goes up like an MX-5. Just takes a couple of seconds. You can do it whilst you're on the move. It's a 1947 Crosley CC Convertible. I'd like me to tell you a little bit about the history of the car. It's fascinating.
Feeling you're going to.
In the 1930s, there was a man in America called Powell Crosley Jr. He made his fortune out of domestic appliances. He was the first person to build a fridge with shelves in the door, something we all take for granted now, you see. And he looked around and he saw that everybody in America was driving really massive cars,
And he thought that was ridiculous. So he decided to use some of his fortune to make small cars. He famously said, if you're crossing a river, you don't need a battleship. And he decided that he'd sell his cars in his shops alongside his domestic appliances. And that's why this car is only 4 feet wide, because it has to go through the door of a shop.
All good thinking, actually, on the part of Mr. Crosley.
He was a genius.
However, I have produced larger and more attractive bogies than this. What is the motor?
It's a four-cylinder 724cc engine developing 26.5 horsepower.
No, hold on. How old's this?
1947.
So it's something 70-something years old. We've got to assume most of those have got 12?
14.
14.
Max. By now. A lot of those horses will have
James,
died.
did you hear the words 1,400-mile road trip? And
Yeah.
you've got, if you're lucky, 14 horsepower. What did you pay for it?
Yeah, there's a bit of a story about that, actually, because it was on a well-known car auction website, and I looked at it, and it finished that evening, and the bidding was at £400. So I bid £450. Then I went off and got some wine, and took them to come back later, and I went up a bit, and it was...
What did you pay?
£11,000.
£11,000 for that?
I bought it when I was drunk.
If you went... I can grant you that. Fair point.